Sorry. Blessed name of Chukwu Okiko Abiama. Blessed. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Biafran downtown 97.5 FM Njoku. Blessed. We are in the radio live all over the world. Biafran FM, the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, speaking to the world right now in the public Biafra Republic government in exile. I thank you all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ganamaro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I salute you once again. 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 Yes. Biafran Republic, peace, unity, progress, and success and equity. Breasted our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Respect and breasted our Prime Minister Samuel Ebe and America Seer and the Defense Secretary. I thank you all. We are beginning. Yes. Breasted, no retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender. I salute you all. Breasted. You say, we are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, sir. Thank you once again. I salute you. I salute you. Good afternoon. Today's message is so important and interested. Most important message today is that we'll try to make it short and make it easy. We are into our liberation. We are into our country. We are into controlling our country. My point that I want advising the world to understanding, we are come in a new policy. New policy that cannot validate any plate number of Nigeria in our territory. Any staff plate number. Heroes, police car, police barrack, all this don't validate it anymore. From this moment, everything will turn to Biafran. Gradually, willingly, and respect. They are guilty. They are guilty. They knows. All those things belongs for our mineral resources. Let's make it clear to the world, because it's very important when I speak with Western people. Every blessed day I meet more than 100 people who are discussing when I'm a free day. Sometimes in a week's travels, make some neutral ground, grassroots solution discussions, intellectuals, all kind of human beings, religions, leaders, to express the reality. I'm very really engaged to understanding and also engage them to be very clear face to face. So my concern that I want to the people to understanding, we don't validated mistake you make, our grandfather make for the past. We are not there. You are not there. Just be really sincerity. And what we find ourselves today, you complaining that Africans are coming to your country. You complaining that Africa has no standard. It's true? Yes. And today Africa complaining that the Western people steal our oil, slave us, do all these things. But it wasn't there when this agreement reached. We said they colonize us. They change our names, deny the identity. People cannot know when people slaving to South America, because the name they're using in African today is not the name any day. Even African name wasn't Africa, they call it. Africa is the language of the people there. I'll tell you the truth. Even the American language is the language of the people. They slave in the America. That's the language they give them as a name, because the name is like what you are saying. People use that call your name. If you say in Bia, people say, okay, your name is Bia. They define you like that. Hey, African, they use the name Africa. That's the first language you speak of them. So my point to the world, to be sincerity, to the truth. Every young children in the Western world, every government, we are not there when this mistake happened. This is 21st century. You love me, I love you. You validate me, we see ourselves, we listen good, we are listening good. We are helping each other, right? So let's be category 1 and 2. I want Western people, especially British and the French, to leave Biafran territory alone. From Equatorial Guinea, from Gabon, from Cameroon, and Nigeria, to leave us alone. we want to make a new agreement with young people, with Western people, good people, people who see that life is important, life is good. We want to negotiate in a simple manner. Negotiating is we're gonna integrate every names your grandfather impunity, the mistake they make for our life. Look at us today. Look at us. We are just now knocking on the door, crying. It's not fair. So we're gonna integrate that names, because if you living with the name you don't give yourself, you blackmail all your generation. Then came with our own name, integrated ourselves with the way we love ourselves, the way we go the culture, to like ourselves and build of ourselves, to join as Africa as a country at last. First of all, when we do that, we're gonna reduce this fundamental of Christianity and the Muslims, or poverty, or lack of education, or applicant, or lack of job, or frustrating, or people have living in this country without no reason. So this category, and I want every Western people to agree with me. We have to make new negotiative. Europe belongs to Europe. African belongs to African people. Mineral resources is a gift that you already steal, it can never end. Now you can stand without the mineral resources. You can negotiate in a good way. Because the world is more safety when Africa is standard like Europe, when South America is standard like Europe, when Asia is standard like Europe, when the Middle East is standard like Europe. We'll have 100 years to catch this thing up. And the start is 2023. Biafran is the reality. Don't forget, the first civilization is 1416, Biafran, Israel. The ending of first civilization, 1718, Burigidi. Then before the slave, before the freedom of America. You get my point? So let's be clear. I have one summon courage to listen to original music from Africa. Teacher from Africa, original music. And I want you to listen to these messages, into this message. It will take us 45 minutes to be done, because I already spent 10 minutes to introduce myself to you. So the video is 30 minutes. I thank you and have someone courage to deal with us. Blessed, I salute you once again. I salute you once again. We are serious this time. Yes, blessed in the name of Chukwu Okiko Abiama. Yes, I. Blessed. Yes, I thank you once again. Today's message is accountability and responsibility for more than 2 decades or 2.5 decades by the Western leader. Let's keep Jack Shalom. Let's talking to those who can be responsibility. I'm mentioning Gordon Brown, former UK Prime Minister. Tony Blair, former UK Prime Minister. Theresa May and President Johnson. Their responsibility are going to an American Big Cheney, Congolese Rice, President Bush, Dr. Ransfer, should be responsibility, and Jeremiah Omei as a military general. Yes, and Big Cheney, commander in U.S. Marine. That those who knows what Nigeria will be today are the blackmailing, collaborating with Obama to destroy the democracy of Nigeria and supporting disability in Africa. And he created
overwhelming refugees in Europe and the Western world. The war in Iraq is unjustified. Afghanistan unjustified. Syria unjustified. Libya unjustified. And Ukraine unjustified. We're saying this, that the war in Sierra Leone is unjustified. The war in Sudanese is unjustified. So all these things is something we can be responsibility to hold these people accountability, to understanding why we have full right to the world to back, to support Biafra. I want to strengthen judicial constitution of Nigeria by quoting, by discharging and acquitted by highest authority, by Nigerian constitutions. But today, the lawyers, the court, ignore the main purpose of the court or the main purpose of the country to move forward, and created attack and encounter in the judicial constitutions, and misleading the constitution in general, and created disability of the situations of the Biafran people are not participating in the election by our Prime Minister Samuel, our people sitting at home, and being that we are in charge controlling our place, and in being that because of that they clean our own people. Let me strengthen myself a little bit back from the message from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was instrument that Hausa has been misleading. The children kill their own king. Few people are turned to be king. A teacher came for Islamists for teach them Muslim and can't be a king for the land. It's a multiplication. So to different it, that what they did, that those people who call themselves Imam or call themselves the luscious people in Islamists and follow me, has been being party men to be able to deceive these people with the money and turn them to their wife. Then be opposite, that the leader of the Biafran people, say call themselves Igbo people, has been the fathers killing the children. The same thing happened in Hausa. The children kill the father. So, but what I'm talking responsibility, why I give this in instances, to understanding the world can allow Tinubu to be a president of the world. The world security is on threat. But I understand it's not on threat because these people, responsibility, still responsibility. But it's a big threat to those whose country has been neutral. Also to remind you, we are Biafran, rejecting British, rejecting Western policy. Not that we reject you, we negotiate with you. So we are Biafran, cannot run in a way or try to transparent to the Western people. We're going to negotiate with Russia. No. The same principle we give to Western people, we give to the Russia. Africa must be free. So Biafra have different agenda because of we have brain in tight, practical and theory, physically, also even the spiritual or imaginations. So my point to responsibility and accountability, the understanding that everything is placing out to keep him Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there is not gonna go well. Any trick they need, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to speak in the video is not gonna work. Them to requesting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu like to stay there, that he want us to stop staying at home, it don't gonna work. I want the Western world to understand this responsibility to be current responsibility by Joe Biden. Since Joe Biden can't be a president, there is no United Nations, There is no any institution is working. There is no any country have any respecting. There is nothing is working. And they know before they put in there. Because brigade is the founder. Because Trump is the enemy for them. But the Trump wasn't good for the world. So let's be clear to international, to understanding the refugee, understanding the crisis, understanding the interruption and disturbance. Where every constitution of the world is not free. Only people are free. The institutions who benefit on top of the masses. Believe me, how can you allow your budget, a budget for your system, for 100 people? In the end of the year, it can't be 200 people. That budget cannot serve. So, and you know, and he continue it. So the country cannot be good. So Biafran really have a good solution to the whole world to be more fair one time, to demanding freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately, and demanding, as they said it in November this year, 2023, they have referendums for the Biafran to for the Nigeria to decide. So, at the time they said it, they said it true, but who knows? But the truth is official by Chukwu Okiko Abiama. And I thank you that any country can support us in nomination, can support us in anything, and also can make it in our own and give us the documents to decide. You know, we can construct everything. We just try to protect evil. Evil can overtake the whole Europe, which is part of the leadership of Europe, are behind this. They say their soul, they say their dignity, they say their conscience, and they're just like that. Philomena. Breasted. Biafran is a religion, truth and honest. You see?
We are not the same category with Nigeria. Never the same category.
Yes. We are most challenging and our concern is foreign policy. We are watching the Western world, how they can combine this foreign policy. With their foreign policy has proven that Tinubu is a wanted man. And their foreign policy have proven Setima is an unwanted man. It's a threat for the security of the world, even Tinubu. And we are seeing how the foreign policy work against foreign policy. What is Nigeria has to offer to the world? Oil, gas, this from Biafra. Nigeria country don't produce nothing. Nigerian country, every container come to Nigeria go empty. In masses and individuals pay money for empty. Nigeria don't produce anything. I'm talking of foreign policy. Foreign policy has Nigeria first on the front line to promote Dangote as a foreign invested, as a foreign global market. Foreign policy that Nigeria want to extend in the whole oil pipe to create stable region for the whole world. Foreign policy that Setima has been interested to be able to requesting to release the suicide bomber. He was a master before he became the vice president of Nigeria, not the Biafran people. Foreign policy to release the people in Dubai about 6 terrorists, as we mentioned his name when he was a sitting governor. So that is the foreign policy. We are expected the Western people to understanding that this their foreign policy means that you can allow somebody undermining the reality or life of the people to be a president of the people is a foreign policy. So foreign policy is that African other nation has hunger to see that the United Nations has not have a dignity, they don't have no respect, that allow these people. How can Nigeria will take them serious? How can any country will take any Western world serious? To be honest, in the foreign policy we're talking. So, beside that, there is never Tinubu and the Setima has in foreign policy has have anything to do with us or ask for any Biafran to be released, anything in the world, nothing. It's never exist.
We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are live in the voice of
Yes, this foreign policy for me is overwhelming because I'm saying them for bye-bye because this foreign policy is bye-bye. Well, I'm saying this foreign policy to very, very, very sincerity, to understanding that the French will be a shame. And also to understanding that I don't want any Western people, the flavor or in thinking, imagining Nigeria to do the same. Nigeria is not exist. There's nobody's Nigeria. That the soldier don't have a sense of protect interests of the people. They have a normal sense of to eliminate the people, other people to cover the whole land. Nigeria is totally different thing. I'm talking of foreign policy. So any intellectual people think there's anybody in Nigerian government or in the military, in the police, in any things was Western people standing to make a democracy in the country. It's not exist in Nigeria. They are in a one box and the one plan. And their father and their mother is British. And their son and their daughter is foreign. So let's make it very simple. So every intellectual Western people still listening in the foreign policy, like in Niger, has understood that Macron and the French people getting something 1 cent, they sell it 20 billion in the world. Who knows that our own not even paid? They take pipeline from Ebama, from Uguta, from Umuliri, from Oba, direct to British underground for 76 years old now. And they using it for 42 years now. But the project and the finishing and the using is 72 years old. No country, no person in Nigeria have right to get the money and anything to us. It's their own passion. This is the passion. So the French own is not even passion. The own French own is their own pay as the right. They should pay, not more than that, because other people didn't pay. So to understand this foreign policy. So what is the problem now? That people think the coup in the jail has been make the price or make things to change. Yes, Niger is Hausa. They don't want to follow me. They don't want French. They don't want Western people. There's only they want Biafran people to work with them. Hausa want to deployment. They don't want a majiri. They don't want to be in the mosque 247. They have intellectual. They have intelligent. But something happened along the line. So this foreign policy is very bye-bye. I'm saying this because this November is bye-bye for foreign policy. I don't saying it like I'm just saying it. I'm saying it just like it's going on. They are doing everything against themselves. Against themselves, that Setima has been interested to release all the terrorist people. Even the suicide bank pant been Guantanamo Bay to be negotiating to tax to make sure that they will give them the gas for whole Europe free. Then Russia is fuck up, then we'll fuck Russia with Nigeria. But don't forget that these people who have this oil, there's no one benefit. Everyone settings in the street. Everyone build the houses own. Everyone make clothes 1 point. Everyone come to Europe to seek asylum. Everyone's looking for help. But the world benefiting and happy. Abuja, Lagos, all this is it the only place they call Nigeria? As they believe as a British construction as a Nigeria. So I'm talking of foreign policy. So my foreign policy that if you're really interested to make that happen, you couldn't interested to embrace to the whole seaport is open, the whole airport to open, to put the ambassadors in the Calabar, put the ambassadors in Onitsha, put the ambassador to validate and recognize those peoples who make you to bleed. It's clip it. What is supporting? Ethnic cleansing. Highest level of ethnic cleansing. This foreign policy I'm talking. Where Aboma, British, all of them putting their money, Catalina, all of them is putting their money to pleading something they cannot plead in the end of your life. To be one. Because they are the one they can multiply it to take the rape from the rape people. This foreign policy is the last. I'm saying them bye-bye because things will change. I want to be clear. Christianity in Africa can never be the same when Biafran come. Don't panic. Democracy can never be the same when Biafran come. Don't panic. Biafran cannot pick anything in the Western people, but we will do everything Western people do better than them, because what they're doing is not real. And when we start from their own, we get the real, because we have the real. Every institution in the Western world, tell me any country doing good, not DNA of Biafra. Let's put it behind the scene. What is hiding? What is hiding? Identity Biafra is hiding. There is those not black, Western white Biafrans, and they know how it came. And they feel ashamed to show themselves as a black people. It's gonna come. All this is behind the scene, because I was in this world 350 years and come again. So it's nothing to be deceived. It depends how you can understand it. I don't speaking to challenge any woman being in this life or contest or similar to people. No, I blessing any good woman being in this life, like our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Stand for his word, because I want to meet him again, to walk again. The same thing that our Prime Minister Samuel Ebe. So it's not a content. Samuel Ebe is different. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu different. I'm different. We're different. No competi. What Samuel Ebe know, I don't know it. What I know, you don't know it. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know it. But we will know one thing. We will know our eyes on the ball. We are not confusing. Somebody says something, you want to promote the person, or you want to be like there's a sentiment of the fact. Because this foreign policy I'm talking, you don't know how Western people are dealing with these things when they know it's not correct and believe it's correct, and standing and telling their families it's correct, and family I believe is correct. What does it mean? Stable life and achieve everything they want. That's why their family has believe. That's why my own is not in the CNN, it's not everywhere, but you go all over the world. Because we start in a platform. Platform is all over the world. Our village, our local community, our people, masses. People who say good morning, say good morning. People who come, who clean street together. People come, who see what is happening and discuss. It goes all over the world. We're everywhere. We are here for Biafran force. We are freedom fighter. We are Biafran force. This foreign policy, I explain it, continue to listen others and other messages. It's very clear and pure. I thank you people. It's the Diringer speaking, Amarobo, the captain, illegal advisor of the Biafran. We are here. Blessed. Biafran, the public government in exile, peace, unity, and progress and equity. Success by me. If I name more spiritual war and spiritual act and the spiritual living and the physically. You see, and I go the freedom of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally.
Yes, sir. Your life in the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Your life in the voice of Biafra.
This message is for the half-brains and the confusion people. Those who betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, betray Samuel Ebe, betray Biafran struggle because of half-brain, of to believe that Obi was ready to help them. But you people don't listen to Samuel Ebe. You people don't listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tinubu will be a president. So those people, my concern to you people is that I think the best advice is do anything you can do more better than the people who was staying there when you are sleeping. I hope for you to do more better. What that means, we don't want to hear China Sanwo-Olu speak anymore, or any person for the US to speak anymore. I'm arranging official with Western police to be sure that they have to deal with these people. They have evidence to deal with them. The Western proving that they are collaborating with the Nigerian government to agree to political solutions to work to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, but it's offensive by why they arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For that reason, they are not have any right from this moment, and no any Biafran can say to listen to Chika Edoziem, any idiot, and any idiot from this month to the end of this month. From next month, anywhere we see you, whether in Western place, we'll hunt you down. And from next month, In the Western world, any governor venturing lucky to enter here is in the trouble. And any family of any governor anywhere in the Western world will have to write in petitions against their fathers, direct, with their names, to debunk and deport them back. They cannot stay in the Western world when their parents are destroying Africa. So, that is my important message, to inform them, to understanding that this chapter, you have to apologize to Samuel Araba, you have to apologize to Biafran government in Nezad, you have to apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at this moment. So my opportunity also to explain some story, some point I make about the Western Biafran called white people. White. There is a Biafrans. They're totally white, speaking Biafrans by their generation to generation, but they keep it. They are not proud to accept it. But now it's time to be proud, accepted. We'll have them in Russia, we'll have them all over Europe, even in Holland, even in London. I can explain how they came. This starts for the last century by 100 years ago. Last came to the white. White get the light to the white and white and white and white. And they continue with their wisdom, know their identity, their language. And already interrupted with many of them, they confess in a secret court by international works, by ICIC. So they need now to consult our Samuel Ebe, consulting Mazi Nnamdi, consulting everything come out. Now you can have the power, not to betray the Western country, but the power to have the opportunity to be the front line to create the peace between us and Western country, then to the truth. So this is what I want to tell people, because it was in this world when it's beginning, and we are there again. When it's going to end, the truth will explain. They call them the Lee Jew. Not the Jews, the Louis Jew, they call them. The Lee Jew, they call them. They transpire it, the Lefe Jews. We understand them because their tribe and their roots is Lefe Jews. So we'll keep it there. I thank you all that the teacher, giving them message to make serious movement on it. And I thank you all. I just speak it simple. I don't need to go cracking my brain to tell you this thing because I was there. I thank you to keep on positive. A personal message to Tinubu in a short message. Ça va? Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Bien, merci. Complore moi et toi. You are listening what I'm saying, Tinubu. Very sincerity. You are enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He knows when he killed people in local target. He knows how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was condemning the attitude. And he knows when Buhari was dead. And he confused the people and they keep stronghold. So, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu understood everything. Now, they pretend like you are the Messiah. Let me tell you a message from our Prime Minister Samuel Ebe. Tinubu, do your worst. Bring all your soldiers, bring everything. Biafran land will swallow it. Your message that all your governors, give them all the whole money. We will put the whole money inside their mouth. They will swear the money. Biafran land will swear them. This short message to Tinubu before any message to going on. So Tinubu, to understanding that you and Carolina are the key player since Madam 10 years. Key player to mislead the cabinet,
20 years.
to push Jonathan out, to work with Aboma, with the Secret Service of Navies of Nigeria and the Air Force of Nigeria and the law makers, and say Buhari is a sentinel. And Aboma knows that he's really follow me by DNA. And he understood that America knows, like a Trump, know that America was wrong to let a terrorist to be a president of the world. Pretend it's a Christianity, but it wasn't a Christianity. If it's a Christianity, he should not answer Aboma. He cannot answer Hussein. let's be clear. When you repent, you don't have there's no any Muslim person or Christian person turned to any Muslim turned to Christian as a Christian name. Any Christian has turned to Muslim as a Muslim name. So Aboma has been executed about disability in Nigeria with the Tinubu, with Obasanjo, with all the lawmakers, and the denying to the export to the world. Even the past president, Osinbajo, was being house arrest. He was being, even his dead woman being, which regime that the vice president will be silent like water because president was die. Vice president will have to take over. Yoruba, eliminate Yoruba. Because of Tinubu, I thank you all. This is a message. So anyone who open Tinubu will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you're a fool. Anyone who believe anything, any Igbo man, I don't have to talk to you people. All of you people is a chicken and a baby. Simon Rebbe is like a god to you people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is like a creating universal to you people. You people as a chicken, I'm just like a godfather to guide in everything for the black people, every black people in this earth. I mean it. I fight in this war since more than 25 years with Western people. Holland fighting this war since more than 21 years because of Biafra. That's why our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was stand up. I bleed. Waziri was disappointing me. Eat the money, buy ticket here. They betray everything. Put people robbing. Even bring aircraft to deport everybody. You know, I pass many things through, but let's leave it there. Tinubu and everyone who believe, please, it's me, Simon Rebbe, Biafran people himself, sitting at home, will release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Osologi. Every president in Nigeria will lose 3 billion, 20 billion. We have to increase it. You will see the reality. Now, thank you. And this short message depends how you see it for Tinubu.
Yes, we're going to end it. Peaceful mind and lovely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Baka was something, understanding, understanding things, than them polish them people. Yes. I salute you once again. Biafra, peace. Most important, we are continuing the foreign policy. I want to inform French ambassador in Niger, and I want to ask Western people that to Niger ambassador, let him save his life, not making himself hunger strike or lock himself in his house. Let him not put himself like a detention, the way they put in black people in detention in Holland. I mean it's by the black people, even other continent. So let them not make themselves detention. Let them go back to their own country and take responsibility to their own country. The same thing we'll talk to British warship to go back to the British and go fight for the Islamic State inside the British. The same thing French go fight for Islamic State inside the French. They are not free, but they are just trying to blackmail us. So this message is foreign policy message. Any idiot wear Nigeria uniform patrol in our street, cut his head. Any idiot say that he diplomatic from Western people since 1960 don't do something in the Biafran land. He let us slave. Now we stand up for our right. He want to blackmail us. Thunder will see there. I thank you. This is a foreign message. Thunder will see. Bepu no onye obuna isi, bepu onye obuna uniform isi, bepu hanchi isi nofu. Ndala. I thank you. Freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Breasted. This is my foreign message. We are peaceful. ise Chukwu Okiko Abiama. And I go on. We are continuing.